All is one. P.A. Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse, coming at you live on this beautiful Friday afternoon, 12 noon sharp. July 21st, my yay day. Yay! July 21st, 2023. Bay Area, California time, USA. Hello, world. Sending out an atomic mushroom cloud explosion of love all across the globe. When do we not need that, right? Okay? And how much do we need that, right? We need that today, right? Yeah. All across the globe, this globe that we call Mother Earth, all across Father Sun, all across Sister Maria Moon. Yes, we named her. All across brother and sister planets, cousin, uncle, and auntie planets, all across this star system. This is a star system. That's a star. The sun, that's a star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, where you are. Yeah, that's us. We're in it. That we call the solar. All across the star systems, all across this nebula that we call the Nancy. Yes, we named the nebula. We're naming stuff today. All across the nebula, all across the galaxy, this galaxy that we call the Milky Way, all across the galaxies, all across this universe that we call the Ugapo. Yes, we named the universe as well, which is an acronym UGP, excuse me, UGAPO, which stands for Ultimate Grand Power of One. You guys know how I like to use the number one for almost everything. So we can easily say you got one. Anyway. So all across the universe is all across the protons, electrons, and neutrons, all across the nucleus, all across the atom, all across the atoms, all across the molecule, all across the molecules, all across the cell, all across the blood cells, all across the bone structure, tissue, and marrow, all across the bones, all across the vitals, all across the organ, all across the flesh, all across the skin, and all across the body. A P.A. Finley, Anonymous, the universe, traveling the universe I am in full figure 8 circle fashion and style. We're going to give all that a claw squeeze hug because that's what we do today and that's what we need today. So that's what we're going to do that. We're going to give ourselves a hug. Let's go. Thank you. Thank me. Thank them. Thank we. Thank thee. The original everything I know. Sending a shout out to my listeners and viewers. You guys get a singled out. Thank you guys for doing everything you guys are doing. Like, subscribing, leaving comments, sharing, preferably in that order. Supporting the all-online idea on the outskirts of the program. And if this happens to be your first, second, or third time tuning in to the NexA.R.K, all things NexA.R.K, as well as everything Allah, and tuning into this Zoom meeting, we say welcome back. Thanks for showing up. Hope that you show out. We here at everything NexA.R.K, as well as all things Allah, we believe that all is one and one is all, and we further believe that this is the answer to everything and the solution to everything else. Yeah, that. So go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, preferably in that order if you haven't already. and kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the show. Sending a special shout out to my all-in-allers. You guys get a double dap. Thank you guys for doing everything you guys are doing, donating, investing, volunteering, your time, energy, finances, and know-how, supporting the all-in-law idea on the inner skirts of the program. You guys are the battery in the electric vehicle, constantly making sure that we are moving forward. Thank you guys for doing everything you guys are doing. You guys are crazy. Awesome. Sending an extra special shout out for my soul models. You guys get tripled out. Thank you guys for doing everything you guys are doing, accepting the mantle of being an example of the next level. On the front line, taking all the blows. You guys represent the center core of the all-in-law idea and program. You guys constantly showing humanity where we are going. All right, you guys hang out with me. This is going to be a good one. This one here is the main topic. I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. The main topic of this is humanity's body, and the subtopic is the blood cell I am. I'm going to go ahead and dive in. And I'm on TV, y'all. I'm on TV. Told you I was going to make it.
Who are you? Do you know who you are? Who are you? Do you know who you be? Who are you? Do you know the one you don't call? Who are you? Do you know the one you call me? Who are you? Do you know the soul inside you? Who are you? Do you know the spirit within? Who are you? Do you know where you're gonna go? Who are you? Do you know where you've been? Who are you? Do you know who you are? Who are you? Do you know who you be? Who are you? Do you know the one you don't call? Who are you? Do you know the one you call me?
Humanity's body. My last Zoom meeting conversation was what's the last one anyway? It was the one human being. And so I'm just gonna piggyback on that a little bit, and then get into the blood cell I am, which is all in reference to one human being. Now, speaking of one human being, let me show you the shirt. Why is it in reverse? Am I in reverse? You guys? Hold on. Let's see. Pause. Let me pause. I'm gonna pause. Okay. So I thought I reversed it, but that's okay. Anyway, one human being. This is one of the merch shirts we got. Okay, just gonna show it to you. I might have to take my blur off. Let me take my blur off for a second. Yeah. Let's see. Let me take my take my blur off so you can see my shirt. One human being. Humanity is one human being. Feel it, think it, believe it. Only then will you see it. YouTube, NexA.R.K, podcast, and Spotify, NexA.R.K. All right. That's the new channel we're doing. Matter of fact, this will be uploaded to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and blue my background again. Blur. Boy, the lack of teeth is something else, y'all. Trying to tell you. Oh man, hold on to them as long as possible. FYI, we don't use toothpaste. Just to let you know, we use water and toothbrush. Back up off of toothpaste, I was doing baking soda. And then I backed up off of that, and I'm just on water. We keep it simple as much as humanly possible. It wasn't until just about 10 years ago my teeth started falling. And listen, I haven't taken care of my teeth. Like, I haven't flossed and wasn't brushing my teeth every day. And listen, I wasn't. Listen, I didn't take care of my body. I haven't taken care of really all that well. Um, so whatever's going on with me now is pretty much due. But I stopped doing the toothpaste just because the fluoride. I got a feeling, man, that's not, water. Since when did water just not be enough? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going back to the basics. You know what I mean? I got a few teeth left, and I'm trying to hold on to them. I don't need nothing else taking them out. And just to feed the dental industry. Listen. There's a lot of stuff out there to take us out, and I don't mind. I understand the purpose. I do. I understand why all this stuff is out here to take us out. But that doesn't mean that I don't. I want to stick around as long as I can and have a ball. In other words, I have to be in a broken up body at 90 years old, be broken all up. I don't have to do that. But in order to have a healthy body at 90 years old, if I happen to be here that long, I need to stop doing some stuff now. I'm not pointing the finger and saying you're wrong and they're wrong and the people the powers that be, they don't know what they're doing. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm simply saying that if I'm going to be around for a number, whatever, that I want to be as healthy as I humanly possibly can at a long, many, many moons from now. So I'm literally looking out for that guy I'm going to be by slowing the F down, if you will. Chill the F out. And the more the words, Star-Lord. Humanity's body. Um, once again, we believe that humanity is one human being, but all life is like this too, not just humanity. But we have to start somewhere. We must begin to see ourselves as one in order to see anything else as one. And I think of my first, one of my first Zoom meetings, the conversation, the topic was uniting the warring parties within. I just put a part 2 up, you guys. You got to check out a podcast, Spotify podcasters for Spotify, NexA.R.K. You got to check out The Mirror. I got 2 podcasts, part 1 and 2, The Mirror. You must check this stuff out. I am just now pouring out some brand new intel about the human beings we are, and the one human being we are. By the way, we believe that once this is embraced and accepted as a possibility, we don't know, but it's worthy to be investigated. That's what we said. And once this is embraced globally, okay, so message to the powers that be, and then I'm gonna get into the blessed hell we are. Matter of fact, I think this is gonna link into that. Message to the powers that be. When we say humanity is one human being, and that obviously will end all war. Once this mentality is spread, and war is, the foot just stops warring with the hand. It's just, after a while it becomes ridiculous. It's like, what the heck are we doing? So now we got here since the beginning of mankind, all the way here, pretty good by fighting one another. We advanced this far by fighting one another and warring. Imagine where we'll go united. I'm just throwing something on the table. This is power to be. Now, I know for you guys and ladies, movers and shakers, the ones who run in the show, behind the scenes, I know it's scary to think of no war because you're dealing with the population issue. Listen, I get it because you're thinking to yourself, like, dude, if we start warring, the population will boom like times 20 without conflict. Without conflict, we'll go crazy. And we'll be feeling good and happy. Oh my God, we'll be humping. We'll be humping at that time. So watch this. I put this on the table for you to understand. That's the essence. Number one, war, battles, and conflict has not curbed the population. Number one, it hasn't worked. That's fine. You probably could argue that if you didn't, then we'd be like at 15 or 20 billion. I can't disprove that. Okay? But what I'm putting on the table is there's a message that humanity is sending us. Humanity is sending us. Life is sending. That's not how you curb population. I put on the table that if we unite as one human being, well, we're already one. We believe we're already one. So if we just put on time that we begin to open our eyes and see that that's what it is, and we pursue that particular direction, the population will decrease on its own, naturally. I know it doesn't compute per se. Okay? But we tried this other way and it doesn't work and it's not working and it doesn't seem to work. And it's almost like we have to clear the slate. It's like it's like a flood. Another Noah's flood is necessary. It's like we have to start over again with a handful and then repopulate the planet again. It's like the Matrix and Zion, and then one time and start over. Dude, all of this is a sign of saying there has to be another way. It doesn't work. This is not our first rodeo. So we're presenting on the table that the only way to find out what does work is by letting go of the thing that doesn't. And there is a limbo. When you swing from vine to vine, there is this space in between where you don't have anything. But you're on the way to the next vine. I say the picture of humanity being one human being is a great enough picture to pursue at any cost. That means I say that how the population is going to naturally be curbed to where, in other words, where like we're almost at 8 billion now, which might be with you guys' numbers, it might be at 9 or 10. We know how disinformation. We know how that works. Now, let's say we're at 10. Let's throw 10 on the table. I'm just throwing something on the table. I don't know, but let's say. And 15 is right around the corner. At the rate we're going, remember, I put the numbers out before. We was at 5 billion somewhere in 1990, 80 or something like that. We went 3 billion in like 30, 40 years. I'd say it took us, in order to get to 5 billion, it took us since the days of Noah to get there. And in less than 50 years, we got 3 billion. So we're looking at these numbers. I get it. But what I'm trying to tell you is that in the mortal words of Jeff Goldblum in the original Jurassic Park, life finds a way. There must be, there has to be a point where we trust and believe that we know, and knowledge makes us not trust, but belief. Oh, so there's this balance, almost left and right wings with belief and knowledge. See, those is wings, but we gotta fly. So, a message to, first of all, my heart is with you. I am with you. PA from the Anonymous Universe, I am with you. Because what you know and got to deal with and have been dealing with. But I'm trying to tell you now it's time for a shift in thinking. It's time to allow belief a little bit more leeway in decision making. Knowledge takes us so far. Belief is unlimited. There's no limits, but knowledge is limited. There's only so much you can do. And even what you do know, and you guys probably know way more than anybody else. But even that is a grain of sand on a beach of what is and can be known. So it's like you really don't know nothing. Just like the rest of us. In the same boat. So I say, let go of war. Let go of that tactic. Let go of that tool, which doesn't work. It's almost like we get freaky 15 times the amount. The more of us get took out, the more we get freaky. Maybe the less of us get took out, the less freaky we get. All I know is that somebody's being born today with the idea of how to naturally blend in with the population and balance. That will naturally, you won't have to, all these booby traps, landmines, and snares all over the place, and food and everything else. You don't have to destroy everything and then try to make a good gazillion dollars off of the death. You know, this is a vine that got us here. Yay, vine, woohoo! Now we must let that go to grab the other one. It's going to take us to the next level. I send nothing but love. You are, listen, if humanity is one body, and we believe this, obviously, that's why we're here, then you are me, and I am you. And I want, see, before you was over there, and I was over here, and I couldn't see you as me. I couldn't see me as you. I couldn't see it. So you was always wrong, no matter what decision you made. I blamed you for it. Now we are one. No blame. No more blame. It's time to work together. It's time to figure this thing out together. Because I believe we are one. Even the higher ups and the Rothschilds of the world and all of that, the bankers and all of this stuff in the background, you guys trying to lead I don't know what you're doing. But it's time. The eggshell must be cracked. The cocoon must be broken through. And that which is within must come out. It's time to fly. We unite as humanity unites as one, not outside of us. We believe that humanity is one. We don't need to unite humanity. That's not the point. The point is here and here. The point is mind and heart. That's what changes, not this stuff outside of us. This is the mirror. That's what I got this podcast on the mirror. So please tap into some of this reasoning and insight. It'll blow your mind and open up your heart. And say that you wasn't wrong. You're not wrong. You haven't been wrong. You got us here. Thank you. But how we go further, it's how we got here is the eggshell cocoon. Thank you, eggshell. You got us here. Yay. But you can't take us further. Doesn't mean you're left behind. It means the ideas, the mindset is left behind. You come with us. We're all together. We're one. Give me, let's go. Yay. Woohoo. The blood cell I am, I'm a blood cell in this human body. What an idea that is. You know how lighter I feel thinking like this? I don't have the weight of I don't have that. I used to when I didn't see us as one. I saw us as parts and pieces like everybody else. But the more I see us as one, my goodness, the more I like what I see. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. And this is the matter of fact, it's gonna pop up real soon. This is the third meeting where I have no visitors. I am the only participant. Again, listen, it could be 20. It could be 20 of these. I just making videos. I just YouTube. I'm just putting it up on YouTube anyway. So this is my new way of making videos once a month. Eventually, somebody's going to tune in. But I can tell you this, and I'm gonna keep it a little realistic right now. I'm getting a little tired of people smiling in my face, telling me they're gonna show up. All right, this is the Q&A comments section. 15 minutes of that. I'm gonna put a question out there. Question from the powers that be. Question from the powers that be to PA Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse. How do you think, and you don't know what we know. If you did know what we know, we believe that you'd be thinking something else and you'll be doing something else. How do you not know and yet pursue this course? Because I believe. We hear at all things NexA.R.K, as well as everything all online. We believe that knowledge is limiting. Belief is unlimited. You can literally believe anything you want to believe. Not while you're tied down to other beliefs. Because other beliefs is not going to allow you to believe like that. It's nowhere. God, don't you dare. God looking down like, don't you dare think about none of this stuff you talking about. That's why you have to push pause on your current belief systems. You have to push pause on it. You take a break. Any belief system that doesn't allow you 30 days to just figure some stuff out and come back. It should be a leave, leave of absence, a vacation or something, anything. Figure it out, come up with something. We believe that you must be allowed to believe in anything in the moment. When you listen, when you, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. The word keeps popping up in my head is boiling. When you boil it down to the least common denominator, it's all belief anyway. Knowledge, all of it. All of it is based on belief. I believe what I know. Do I know what I know? How can you? Unless you know the whole thing. You can't. To the powers that be, the one who asked that question. Beautiful question. You're right to ask it. Who am I? Everything, say for instance, what I know in reference to what you know, let's say that's a grain of sand on the beach of what you know. Yes, I'm going there with it. What I know is a grain of sand on a beach of what you know. And if I knew that beach that you know, I probably wouldn't be pushing this grain of sand the way I am. However, the same goes for what you know. Out of all that can be known, what you know is a grain of sand on a beach of what can be known. We're in the same boat. Belief has opened up the doors of my mind and my heart to understand what I just said to you. Only belief has belief has allowed my mind and heart. See, it's heads and tails, same thing. Mind and heart. Calculations and feeling and emotion. Yin and yang. There's powers individually, but once united, remember the uniting of the warring parties within. Once these two is united, you're talking about an atomic explosion, not even close. Remember, warp speed will be too slow once we realize in fruition of, in holistic form, if you will, that humanity is one human being. Warp speed, too slow. Hurry up. What are you doing? Why are you way back there? Some warp speed. What are you doing? When y'all coming? Come on, y'all. This divisive mentality is holding us back. From your point of view, movers and shakers, that might be a good thing. Well, it has been a good thing until now. We are ready to go to the next level. How do I know? Because I'm ready to go to the next level. All is one. See, I am one with what you know and what you don't know. We all are. The human being is one with what we know and don't. Again, warp speed. Challenges? Yes. Dangers? Yes. Tell that to the butterfly inside the cocoon that's cracking it. Is there dangers out here? Yeah. Challenges? Yes. Go back inside. What do you? Oh no! Too much stuff out there. Let me close this back. What y'all doing, man? No. Not to a butterfly. Challenges? Come on. You kidding me? I got to get out of here. I die here. Here I die. Inside the cocoon, I die. Out there, I fly. I like flying. I like the fly thing. I like that posture. I want to know what that is. What is that? I want everything we know is in this cocoon. What the butterfly is to the rest of the world is what we know and what the rest of the universe is. And yes, the butterfly can just as soon as they get out there, swooped up by the bird or whatever driving. Yeah, no guarantee. Oh, it ain't no guarantee. Nothing. What's this guarantee thing? What's guaranteed? Death inside of a useless cocoon. Death inside of a useless eggshell. That served its purpose. It's got us here. The mentality, the divisive mentality got us here. Only the union mentality will take us further. But the union mentality must break out of the cocoon and eggshell of the divisive mentality. You and me must break out of you or me. Or die. Throw the whole thing in the garbage. We out of here. We're not gonna. There's no. This is what we're putting on the table for all of us. Either we unite and fly, or we stay divided and die. These are our options. And we can fly and still die. Such as the universe. What? Each stage is dangerous. And if you look at the history of humanity as one human being, see, that's the, if you look at that history, not the parts and pieces of it in the history, which is fine. You can play around and bounce around in cultures and different areas of the planet. Yeah, you can do that too. But if you look at the history of humanity as one, we done seen 10 of these crossroads, and we still here. Largely in part by the powers that be, making decisions along the way. And some of them very crucial ones, very destructive ones, very painful, harmful ones. We're evolving. Another time, like the 11th evolution. We're changing into something else where these tactics to get us here will not work further. So I implore you, the movers and shakers, powers to be, to evolve your mind and heart. Listen, you're human too. As much as you're not human, you're human. Who the heck is human? Who is it? What is it? What the heck is that? It's a name. It's a title. A brand. But there's this old saying, the word is not the thing. The question now is, what is the thing? Who are we? What are we? Why are we? Where are we? When are we? How? How are we? Knowledge of self answers all those questions. All in law answers all those questions. Let's go. You didn't know the human body is equipped with wings. The blood cell I am, wings, all of us. Didn't know that. Now we do. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and close this. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Share, preferably in that order. Still alive. It's going to be. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. What are you talking about? It's just you. You're supposed to be having about 20 people up there, 30 people. What are you talking about? It's just you. How are you enjoying this? because I ain't gonna know what to do with them 20, 30 people. I'm enjoying this solo time while I can, because it's gonna be a time when the paparazzi. Listen, I already see where this is going, so I'm enjoying my solitude while I can. I'm not saying I'm all that, you guys. I'm not saying like I deserve, you know. I don't, you know. Listen, I'm just like you and me. You and everybody else. I'm a human. I got flaws, issues, dilemmas, stresses, messes. Matter of fact, my insurance company just jacked me for $760. Just, and I ain't expecting no more than 400 from them. I had 400 set aside for them, and they just jacked me for 760. My account is negative now. One of my I got like 6 accounts. One of them is negative. I gotta rob Peter to pay Paul, put all kinds of stuff. Gotta move stuff around, and I gotta go hustle. And I got my dog. And one of my bills coming up. My car notes coming up on the 25th. It's the 21st. Now in 4 days they're gonna be jacking for 6, and then here comes rent, and then my storage on the 5th. So I, I'm like everybody else right now. I'm like, okay, all right, but watch the miracle though. I'm gonna end with this. Shout out to KRS-One. He did a just shout out to KRS-One. Just um, A to Z. Anything KRS-One, pull it up, check it out. You can't miss. But he did a song and a video like a couple years ago, a year ago, a couple years ago. Miracle. It was so fire. I could pick out 10, 15 songs by this dude in history. Tearing up, just thinking about just drinking his history. Definitely backdrop to this guy. Miracle. You know what? I'm gonna play a little bit of it just so you can know. No, I'm not, because I don't know where it is. It's gonna take me a minute to pull it up. I'll do that next time. Right, again, I gotta look for it. All right, so I won't do it, but it was so powerful, and it's a handful of songs throughout my history where I'm listening to other people's stuff. I'm an old school rapper, old school hip hopper, old school break dancer, all that. I was into the whatever that was. I was in it, and I'm still in it. Once you're in it, once my history is who I am. So there you go. Now, the miracle. He wrote it was a heck of a song. Just and I was so inspired that I wrote a verse. Um, I even got uploaded the version on YouTube on my own all channel, I think. Excuse me. Maybe I can find that. Let me see. Just 1 second, you guys. Bear with me. Matter of fact, let me pause. All right, we'll pause the video. Pause the recording. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and screen share. And here we go. So this is me. All is one. P.A. Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse. Coming at shout out to Cass One, man. Give me some permission on this one, bro. One love, whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you want to do with it, it's good. All right. But let's roll. Beautiful Saturday afternoon, just around 12:45 p.m. Just right afternoon. January the 8th, 2022. This last year then. Early. But let's go here. Bay Area. Let's go here. All right, let's get right into this one. Just 1 second. Anyway, so I'm checking him out. He got me so juiced. This is what I wrote. That's why I hooked up with him. Hold on. I had to write something. I had to respond. So I responded in kind. And I put a rap. I put it in a rap. You know? Yeah. Put it in the rap. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that in a second. So I'll write down, man. Just 1 second to go. Okay, so this is what I wrote. First I put down, this dude is making me want to rap again. And each, you gotta do it in parts. So I did it in 4 rounds, four different comments. I say, talking about Karis One. This dude making me want to rap again, slap again, corner rhymes in a trap again. What's happened there? Got me wanting to make people clap again. Got me like, in a verse in reverse while I'm backing it. That's fire. Pop, man. That's fire, bro. That's, one more time, this dude got me making me want to rap again, slap again, corner rhymes in a trap again. What's happening? Got me wanting to make people clap again. Got me like, in a verse in reverse while I'm backing it. Come on, man. That's fire. So, come on, that's fire. So, yeah. And that ain't even, but that ain't even the verse. That ain't even the verse I'm talking about. But I forgot about that part. But anyway. But this is like last year early. Like last year when he came out with another song I'm finna do, we're gonna call it a miracle. And I wrote a verse to a song. This is his song. He got 2 verses in the song. I chopped and screwed it and made a 3rd verse in the middle. So he come on with his intro verse. I come in with the 2nd verse. And then he outro with the 3rd verse. So I made it a 3-verse hookup. I chopped and screwed it on my music program. Right. So anyway, y'all, that's enough. That's enough. That way I ain't got to do the rights to everything. I don't want So, all right. But bottom line is, it's a miracle. He came out with this song, Miracle, and it inspired me. And he talking about how much of he is a miracle, how much his life is a miracle. He's just throwing miracle all over the place. Okay, so I came in with my verse. We ain't got to get into that. But the bottom line is, the reason why I'm even bringing that up, you guys, and I'm closing with this. We are all miracles. The fact that we exist at all is a miracle. And that's a touch from the original miracle. God, the source, the force, the universe, whatever the supreme consciousness, whatever however you relate to that, we're connected to that. We're linked in. I need a miracle to get me through my financial semi-crisis. This is small. I've been in worse crisis. This ain't a, but it's a hiccup. But I'm so confident that it's gonna fix itself. It's not what it appears to be. Good things are coming. It's a sign that isn't. But bottom line is, the miracle I need is not only the miracle I have, it's the miracle I am. So are you. Y'all know what time it is. Peace. And one is all.
Who are you? Where you been? Who are you? Who are we? It's an age-old question. To be or not to be? That was the question. To be and not to be. That is now the answer.